And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Here we go, set.
Another one for 4. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Completed here to Komet. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Off the play fake, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Ready up.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
70 range. Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Well, I know some old-school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here. Throwing now, off play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They go play action on first. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Seattle. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
Williams on the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumbled forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Rocco 80. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's 4. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long.
Go. 18 Rocco. 18 Rocco.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's sure.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9. Here's Sly to try the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return.
at their own 19-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two out there hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Avoid some trouble. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 20-3 our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 47. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Williams to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
19 light. Ready. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buffalo 18. Track 60. Let go.
2nd and 10 now. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. trend, yet another interception. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bears get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A tight end in motion now. 2nd and 3. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Check, Panther. Ready.
Here's Ford running right. Makes his move towards the sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Ford. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now Williams. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. This one misses the tight end. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Set up.
Williams throwing on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
18 Cardinal. Tag. 79 Broncos. Set up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Now on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
On the ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go now. Check go.
Off the play fake, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Go. 18. Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. They'll come up 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18.
Come on. Come on.
That's good.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Williams with 3rd and long. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Ready up.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They send a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught at the 4. It's a Seattle touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed here to Komet. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready. Street.
They send him left out of the slot.
Go.
Throwing it just before halftime. This one falls incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Curve 19. Ready. Set go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's out of bounds past midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Williams will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Go. Hot.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
incomplete to Ford. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working inside the red zone. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On fourth down, it's Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And they pick him off again! And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He throws a bullet to... He's got it inside the 10! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with first and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Shotgun now on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Let's go. Pass to the left. Pass to the left.
They'll throw for the end zone. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
for a Chicago Bears.
Ford straight ahead. And he finds some space up to the 22-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here we go. Here we go.
Williams throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit.
On the set.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Ready, ready.
First down throw by Williams. Has the connection to Adunze. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute it.
Williams to throw on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Ready. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Tyson Campbell. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. At the 5. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Williams. That throw, he's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Go.
First down, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Williams. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Bears get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26, and it sets up Seattle with first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Seattle. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Bears 17. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Trap 60. Set. Ready. Warrior 70. Ready.
Williams from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Set. Hunt.
Working from the gun, Williams. It's complete to Ford. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd and 3 now.
Bronco 80. Set up. Set up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. A give up the middle to Ford. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Viking 18.
A gain of 2.
goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 31-yard line.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass caught by a Dunze. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Set go.
Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's another Bears first down.
They are throwing it again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Seahawks have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks running them out of the building. Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. He finds his running back deep down the left side. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field, and they pick him off again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying